Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So in this video I'm going to walk through with key bindings of Vim and Emacs both. Alright, so let me open screen key and open my terminal. So Vim Tutor is a very good program. When you install Vim, it comes with it and you can learn Vim key binding. So J for down, K for up, L for front, and H for back. Now let me open Emacs 2 with it. Alright, so let's open the tutorial. So Emacs manual, is that the tutorial? I don't know. Alright, this is the tutorial, I guess, or not. Wait, okay, this is the tutorial, the second. Alright, sorry about that. So control, in my case, control is caps lock. So every time I say control, it means caps lock, and every time I say meta, it means alt. Okay, so control N for next line, control P for previous line, control F for front, control B for back. Okay, so in Vim it's HJKL, and in Emacs control P for previous, control F for front, control B for back. Okay, in Vim HJKL. All right, so in Vim it's good for the like hands, you don't really have to move it. In Emacs it's good for memorization. All right, you can memorize quickly. Okay, moving ahead. So in Vim you can W for one word, B for one word back. Okay, W one word forward, B one word back. Okay, in Emacs it's meta. Okay, where is the cursor? Okay, where is the cursor? All right, this is the cursor. This is very annoying, to be honest. All right, so in Emacs meta, F for going forward, so it's like same, but it's this time we are using meta, and one word backward for meta B. So meta F for forward, meta B for backward. All right, so many people were asking to make tutorial. Some people are like make Vim tutorial, some people like Emacs tutorial. So I'm like, why not I just make both? All right, so moving down, so in this Vim tutor, by the way, you can read everything it's written. All right, and same goes here. So text editing, deletion, so X for deleting any character. As you can see, I'm deleting by pressing X. Look at here. Okay, and in Emacs you can delete by control D. Okay, so there is a control D. In Vim there are modes, by the way. Like right now I'm in normal mode. You might be wondering why it's not typing X like this. All right, because the mode was different. Okay, this is something which you need to learn about Vim. In Vim editing you have modes. All right, so one mode is for just running some commands, and one mode is for writing something. Okay, so for writing something you got insert mode. So as you can see, insert mode, and you can come and left insert mode with very different kind of key bindings. All right, in Emacs there is no mode. In Emacs it's just simple, and sometimes it's annoying because sometimes I ended up typing something even though I didn't mean to be. In Vim it's like you just come in the insert mode, type something, and then just move out. All right, I have sometimes hard time moving out if I am not using my configuration. All right, so again, moving ahead, so we are not going to close it, so we just learn how to delete. X to delete. Okay, this is the command. You have to be in normal mode. Here control D to delete something, and let's move on. So insertion, basically you press I and then type something. All right, and then in order to move back to normal mode you have to press escape, and here there is no mode, so we don't really bother about it. Okay, let me talk about more navigation. So meta F for forward, meta B for backward. All right, this is how things goes. But if I want to go to the last of the line, then it's control E. All right, and if I want to go in the starting of the line, it's control A. But in Vim, if I am here, okay, and I want to go to the last of time, like last of the line, or like not last of the time, then you press capital A. And if you want to go starting of the line, then again, okay, one thing about capital A, when you press capital A you come in the insert mode. All right, so right now you can type something, and this is not normal mode, so it's not a command, it's a legitimate character. All right, so if you are here, and if you want to go in the starting of the line, then I, capital I. All right, not I. So I is for getting into a insert mode, but capital I is basically insert mode but in the start of the line. So as you can see, we are again in the insert mode. All right, so that's it. Here we learned like how to go in the back start. Now if I want to kill this entire line, okay, so there is one key binding which is control K, and here if I want to kill this entire line, so this is basically capital D command. All right, so here it's commands. All right, and here it's combinations of control something and meta something. So in order to undo this thing, okay, so here if I want to undo, like in the Vim, I press U for undo. It's simple. Here if I want to undo, then it's control shift and underscore. Basically control, okay, this is not control shift underscore, this is control underscore. All right, so you have to press shift because underscore is like secondary key. All right, so this is how you undo it. Now notice one thing. So here in Vim we are like less key bindings, less less pain, because we are in the normal mode, so we don't need any combinations. But here we need combination. But here it's modes, so you have to manage modes. But if you practice Vim, managing modes are like really easy. And so for some people modular editing works out, for some people it doesn't. Okay, so let's learn how to copy paste. Okay, so if I want to just copy this section here, so first we need to select it. So for selecting, there is another mode in Vim, which is visual mode. Okay, so you press V and you come into a visual mode, and then you just move like you used to move, and it's selecting. But my terminal is very bad, you can't see it, but it's selecting it. And after selecting, you can now press Y. So Y is for yanking, and now it's yanked it. And you can come down and press P, and this will paste it in Emacs. Okay, in Emacs, first in order to select it, you press caps lock, which means control. Okay, so press control space, and this is going to give this is going to set a mark. And now you can just press control F, and here as you can see we selected. I think it was not terminal, it was something else. Okay, so now let's just press our meta. All right, so we are going to copy, right, meta and then W. All right, so this is just going to copy it. And now in order to paste, so control N is for next line, by the way, I already told you, I think I'm repeating it. So it's going to be control Y. Okay, so meta W for copying it, and control Y for pasting it. So pasting means yanking, so it's I think pasting means yanking means pasting. Okay, it doesn't matter. All right, so in order to cut it, all right, so let's select it again. So V for visual mode selected, and in order to cut it, you can just press D. D is for deletion. All right, and deletion actually do a lot of stuff, so you can just paste it somewhere else. Like P is for pasting, I already told you. And here again select it with control space mark set, and just select it quickly, and then control W. All right, control W is for cutting, and again go somewhere else. All right, and again last of the line, and control Y for pasting. All right, so let's move down. Searching is another very important thing. So in order to search in the Vim, not Emacs, you have to press /, and then after this you have to search what you want to search. Like I want to search needs, I pressed enter, and now I'm here, needs. Okay, and you can see it here. All right, you can also do regular expression search, but that will come later. All right, don't hurry. So now you can press this command N to go into the next instance, next instance, next instance, next instance. All right, but here, okay, here's the Emacs searching is kind of not sucks, it's actually weird. There is a reason for all of it. Okay, Emacs is actually created for some, okay, I don't really know. Okay, so just press control S. Okay, and this is like a search, which is a incremental search, which means whatever you search, it's not going to find anything above it, above the cursor. It's only going to find below the cursor. All right, so let's search scroll, and as you can see, we got our, like, the cursor is there. It's also highlighted, but it doesn't matter. So control S for going next instance, control X for next instance, control S for next. Okay, so now the thing is that what if I want to search for up? Sorry, I accidentally scrolled. Okay, so in order to search up, all right, so for example, here as you can see scroll is here, but if I search again control S to scroll, so it's not going to search. I mean, highlight it, but there is no way to go up. All right, this sucks, to be honest. So for reverse searching, okay, so that was incremental search. So in order to search upper, okay, upper content, so you have to press control R. All right, this is reverse search. And now if I search scroll, so it's going to go up. all right, it's going to go up. Now there is no number line, all right, it sucks. So let's get the number line. So in order to get number line, you have to press meta x, and this is going to, you know, give you a prompt where you can type any command, and there's the command display line number modes, all right. So this is the entire name, press enter, and this is just going to give you lines, line numbers, all right. And here we also get command mode by pressing, you know, this colon, and then I can set nu, all right, press enter. Nu is short for number, you can also type number, and here we got numbers. So cool. Okay, so after that, let's move down and let's see what else we have. Like we learn, okay, this W, I think I already told you, W is for next word. Okay, E is for end of the word. So this is something which we need to understand, you know, this is for really good editing. Okay, so W is going to go in the start of the word, E is going to go to the end of the word. All right, so you might wonder where we will use it, but we will use it. For example, if you want to edit after the words, then it's better to press E, and then you can type this command A, which is basically appending. It's going to put you in the insert mode, and now you can press comma and just type something. All right, and escape to get back to the, you know, your previous mode, which is normal mode, which is the main mode where you should be if you're not editing something. All right, now one more thing. Escape is cool, but escape is like, oh my god, like Vim is so nice, like everything is so close, but escape, it's so far. All right, so what you can do is you can, there are actually multiple ways to change modes. So if you are like, you know, typing something, this is my line, and suppose you just want to go from insert mode to normal mode. All right, so what you can do is you can press control, and then there is this actually two things. All right, so one is control and this bracket, all right, this bracket, and this is going to put you in the, you know, normal mode. Now some people might say, how I'll type this, all right, this is like so hard, but it's actually not, it's actually very good. And there is another way, again another way. So I'm in the insert mode, I typed something, so control C. All right, now I don't know, like some people don't recommend this, and you can also use some of your key binding. Like usually what I do when I have my configuration of you know, Vim, what I do is I press JK. All right, it's really fast, you can just quickly change modes, and usually you don't type JK. If you are wondering like what if I need to type JK, it's a really rare somebody type JK. And what I also do is I also set KJ to change. So if I accidentally press KJ instead of JK, it doesn't matter. Also KJ is a rare combination, you won't see it in any word. Now one more thing is that what if, okay, what if like this KJ JK, if you really want to type it, okay, so then you can just wait. All right, just press J, wait for a second, and then you can just say type J or like K, whatever. Okay, so enough of this. So capital D for deleting whatever the last I already told you, U for undo. Let's move down. So there is this really cool feature which I will talk later. Let's go to Emacs for a second. All right, so how to go in the top of the file. So it's a meta shift angle bracket for going up, and meta shift second angle bracket, which is the, you know, this one, to go down. All right, and here we press GG for going top and capital G for going down. All right, so this is one thing. Also in never press X. Instead of pressing X, what you can do is you can press DL. All right, so what you can do is if you press D and then L, so it means delete the next, because L is for going, you know, forward, or if you press D H, so this is going to delete one, you know, one backward, because, you know, H is for going back. Also if you press D two times, it's just going to, you know, cut the whole line, which is also very important. And then you can go somewhere, and if you press P, it's going to paste that line. Okay, and if you want to go to the next line, suppose you are in the middle, just press O and just start typing. This is, okay, Bucky Robert, why I'm writing it. All right, so DD to delete. Again, this is something I use a lot in Vim, like everybody use. This is the basic key bindings. All right, I think that's about it. There are more key bindings obviously, but you have to read these guides for it. This video, some of you might say like, what was the point of this video? Nothing, I was just showing that I know both the key bindings. It's so cool, you know. Can you do this? All right, thanks for watching.